Hey guys, this is Jax. So my first problem with recording has come up.
Call it in.
So
Call
during
it
my
in.
recording, I didn't realize that I had forgotten to turn on auto record on the mic. It is set to push to talk because I was using that for something else. So unfortunately, it captured nothing from my microphone. All we have is what you see here. So we're going to have to do a voiceover for everything we've done through here. So I'm going to try my best to review everything that happened. Quickly, we reviewed our last episode, which was the astrolite being turned in to Mercurio. We found out about Therese and Jeanette, who are sisters. They run the asylum, and we need to speak with Therese to stop a feud with Bertram Tongue. Now, quick thing about Bertram, he is actually the master of Knox, who is a ghoul. So that is basically making a full web of the city now, starting to converge in a single node. Things are all starting to connect. And I think that's pretty much everything we covered at this point. Okay, so here we are outside the, what was it? The Foxy Boxes? Yeah. Oh, it actually makes a lot more sense here, just a little bit. Um, I think we are still going over a little bit of the last episode. While we stand here in the rain and enjoy some police officers crossing our vision. So how are you all? I hope you're doing great, enjoying the channel. Um, took 12 episodes to have an issue. Well, uh, one episode, no, a couple episodes of Final Fantasy IV as well. So kind of disappointed that it happened, but I'm sure it was bound to happen eventually. All Let's Players eventually have some kind of a problem. Mine just happened now. Alright, so let's go inside. Now, based on this, I'm very concerned about what's going to be inside. There's a lady on the front, and okay. So, I did not expect anything like this. It's really dark, really kind of foreboding. Based on the name of the place, I thought maybe we were going into something more risque than, dark rooms. So we'll go in here, look around a little bit, see if we can find anything of interest. Maybe someone hiding in the corners. Oh, but I discovered that you can move these little items around by the coffee pot. So I played with these for a minute and have a glass. Let's grab something else and cool. So remember that you can actually use your attack movement to throw things. And the window did not break, which was not surprising. So, went into this room, found more stuff I can throw, but I didn't because that would be silly. But later on I did anyway. Oh, and here we found the Foxy Boxes logo on the wall. So outside there's a lady in the logo, but inside there's a fox. Just a regular fox. So now I'm a little confused. So we found ourselves a computer. We're going to check it out here. Let's take a look at this reports. Yeah, and it's annoying. We had to type these in just fully keyed. So my initial observations of the city indicate that the Canaanites here are both scattered and unorganized. There are 3 individuals of note, but they seem to be involved in some sort of dispute. I shall continue to watch and listen, which does not bode well for us. Don't know who this is. So we move on to the next one, 10-1804. These Canaanites are a curious and fragile race. They waste the gift of their immortality on petty scheming and fleshly gain. We will have little problem making this city our own. So this guy is moving in. The thing is, you could probably clean up the city quite a bit. It's awful. And go. It seems that my presence here has been noted by one of the Canaanites, a Nosferatu, I believe they are called. He has entrusted the responsibility of my surveillance to a bumbling mortal fool. I have begun to follow this so-called spy, a small amusing respite from my usual duties. So this is the point at which I realized that this is not Bertram. We're looking for an Asian vampire thing. The Knox says is hunting him, and here we are. We see a log about how he is actually hunting Knox, the bumbling mortal fool, which yeah is pretty accurate for Knox. I have drawn the attention of a newcomer, an agent of the prince, who has discovered the corpse of Virgil Crumb. I know very little about this individual, but they seem much more resourceful than most Canaanites I have observed. I will prepare myself in the event that our paths cross, because an altercation seems imminent. If I do not survive, let my last report state that Santa Monica is ripe for the taking. We'll find little resistance if we come in force. So, this guy knows I'm here. He knows that I'm looking for him, which is not good. Not good at all, which means he's prepped himself for this. But the Masquerade symbol is showing the left side, so we're not in open combat, which means that enemies aren't going to just immediately attack me. So I should be able to talk my way through this. Hypothetically, of course. Of course, there's only one door left, so we're going to go ahead and open that up. Eventually. I don't know what I'm doing here. There we are. Okay, so lots of boxes. Lots and lots of boxes. I don't know what I'm looking for here. Oh, hey, it's him. What's up? Nice. Oh, he's a jumpy guy. He's like a flea. Boing! Well, he's not really acting like he's someone I can just walk up and talk to, but my character has pretty high persuasion. Oh, he's speaking in Chinese. So I should go up and talk to him. Alright. Nope. Okay. Well, he jumped out. Oh, nope. Now he wants to kill my face. So I have no option here. I'm going to pop presents. Let's go in there and try to hit him. Yeah. Get him. Get him. Get him. Oh, you missed. Nope. Can't get him now. Oh, dude's got a crossbow. Well, no guns. That's always a plus. Ow. Frick. Man, he does like 10% of damage with my health. There we go. Good person's good. Get him. Ow. Get him. That katana does a lot of damage. But I gotta tell you, that presence is amazing. There we go. Okay. Time your shots. Time your attacks, Jackson. Whoop. And he jumped away. Come on. Come on. Get down here. Stop bouncing around. There we go. Ow. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. One more hit. You got him. All right. We finished him off. Ooh, a katana. A Shingunto. Nice. Wow. That was a bummer. We had to kill the guy, but hey, got a katana out of it. All right. Nice. Got some experience too. So, I can't get up on anything. That's a bummer. There's an elevator, which we can't go through. Guess there's not really much else to do but leave, huh? Oh well. Nothing else here. Go ahead and get back into first person here. Let's see at the right key. There we are. Alright. Oh yeah, let's go check out the katana. Anything useful? Melee combat requirement of 5. That is way more than I have. But it does a good damage potential, and lethality is pretty nice. Base damage is pretty low though. But it's a mass-produced version of the traditional Japanese katana. Not as effective as a real one. So, no wonder it's not that great. I'm showing here that my fists, just my fists, have a higher damage potential than this fake katana. But I do notice that the katana has the highest lethality, which I think might be crit. I don't have these stats or anything in front of me to look at, but yeah, probably crit. And this is the point at which I realized, oh, Foxy Boxes! I got it! It's a box depot named Foxy Boxes. It's adorable. Makes me think that it's not, you know, that maybe they should use a different logo. Because obviously it's not risque. Unless you're really into, you know, bear boxes. This is me just checking everything else out and maybe punching some stuff because, you know, I don't really have much else to do here. Just poking around. Checking the last bit of this room. Hoping I'm done pretty soon. Yeah. Nothing left. Alright, so now we're going to head over to Knox and let him know what we found out. Which unfortunately is in the asylum. Yeah, this is me checking to make sure that no one was going to run by and try to, you know, slash my throat or something. I did just kill a very unusual vampire. I anticipated backup, but he didn't speak about any backup, so I guess I'm okay. I am low, a little low on blood, so...
Did you miss me?
I did miss you. I missed your blood. So, time to numb. And she does not have a lot of blood.
Yo, dude, you do that thing yet?
I did. You don't have to worry about it anymore.
Oh, thank God! Oh man, yes! That thing was hounding me like every night. Look, still haven't heard anything from Bertram. Sorry, okay? Still let him know, but for now, I have no way to repay you.
Any idea what that thing was?
Bertram said it's like a vampire, but different, you know? It's like what they have in China instead of vampires. He said lots of them have been coming to California for some reason, I don't know.
Immigration of vampires. Kind of interesting. Actually very realistic. Alright, so I poke around a little bit, make sure I'm not missing anybody I can talk to. Oh yeah, he's into BDSM. You can tell. So I go upstairs, we're gonna check around a little bit. Nope. Nobody of interest here. Alright, well, there's only one thing left to do. Here we go. That's an elevator, alright. Why can't I click on it? And that's when I realized the doors have to close. Alright, did it! Yeah! Oh, I had one. It's the same floor. Crap. What do I do now? Do I just... Oh, I closed it. Okay. Floor 2. I assume we're going to go through this other door. Am I correct? I am correct. Nice. Alright. Hey, look, a mirror. That's pretty cool.
Your city? Last time I looked, it was called Santa Monica, not stuck-up bitch. So,
Oh!
I can't even look at you sometimes. Oh, Therese, you really do paint a flattering portrait of me with your turn-of-the-century barb. I always assumed you could do nothing but look down on me. Just the sight of you. The sight of that wicked painted house, concealing that dirty, diseased mind. Sin! You have no shame. Let's see who is without sin cast the fierce tone. Go ahead and mock me. You pull your pranks, make fun of my ways. It suits you. You're just one big joke. Don't you call me that. Should I start calling a duck a pig as well? I'm your sister. How can you treat me like this? That's it, Jeanette. Run away from the truth. I'll take care of everything, as always.
Well then, we ended up in the middle of a dispute. Thankfully we did not go in. Otherwise, we may not have survived the encounter. Oh my goodness. Alright, what's this here? Looks like a newspaper. And I believe, just like everything else, it's the same article. Yup, it's the same one. Well, it's time to go meet with Therese. I'm going to save it first just because I'm afraid that I'm probably going to have a really bad time. And here we go. Okay, there are lights on the floor. The place seems a lot prettier than I was expecting. Oh, that is a family portrait, and aha! Yes, those must be the sisters with their father. All right, so I guess there's not much else to do but talk to Therese.
I do apologize for my sister's crassness if it made you uncomfortable. She's unabashedly scandalous, but in the club business, I suppose that kind of personality is a necessary evil.
Jeanette, she was no trouble. A little crazy, but no trouble.
Nonsense. She's nothing but.
Or are you Therese? No,
That I am.
You seem a lot
My
more together.
sister's schoolgirl in distress act may bring patrons in, but it's my level-headedness that keeps it open.
Are you Therese? There we are.
Therese Vorman, yes. I'm the proprietor of this club, and the only person in this city whose good side it's in your best interest to stay on. What brings you to Santa Monica?
Okay, so this is an interesting option. I have the option of actually using my my vampire power on her, but she is obviously a master, so I have no idea what's going to happen. But I do it anyway. Here we go. Call off the feud. At some point.
You're new to this, aren't you? Were you trying to dominate me just now? That was so stupid it was almost cute. Almost.
Well, that answers that. I'm definitely not going to get that done. No domination here. I need you to call off the feud with Bertram Tongue.
Tongue's exile is self-imposed, I assure you. But then, what reason would I have not to hate that loathsome Nosferatu scoundrel? Bloody Nosferatu. They're so unclean.
Okay. So, why do you hate him?
He meddles in my affairs. He's a bad influence on my sister, and she on him. If you were in my place, would you let him compromise your authority? You most certainly would not. I'd quite like it if I never had to hear that name again.
Who? Bertram Tongue's name? That would be a bad idea. I did not say that. Then we can you put out the word
Why
that
would I
you've
do that?
got no feud with
Let
him?
him think I mean to kill him. That way I don't have to worry about him sabotaging everything. Do you realize how his subterfuge makes me look to the Camarilla?
That's unfortunate, but I do need to see him.
Tongue and his co-conspirators' actions ruined my chance at partnership in a crucial piece of property. I do have several other promising ventures, and one in particular has been, to say the least, an ordeal. I'd be willing to put the word out that my grievances with Tongue have been swept under the rug, but in return, you'll have to help me remove a particularly burdensome spirit from a property I'm looking to invest in.
Wait, a spirit? You mean a ghost? That's worrisome. Let's clarify.
Oh, I forgot. You're still new to this. Allow me to break you in. Yes, ghosts exist. Werewolves, mummies, and I'd expect a whole lot of other things I've never seen share the night with us.
That's a lot of scary stuff. Sure, I'll do it. What do I have to do to get rid of the ghost?
Rumor is that a personal item of a ghost's may be used to draw it out or excise it from its haunt. While I don't put a lot of stock in hearsay, it's my last option. So I want you to go to the Ocean House Hotel, find an item of the spirits, and bring it back.
Okay, sounds easy enough. But what if I can't find one?
If you have to tear the building apart, do so. 3 construction crews have already refused to go back to work because they've been spooked, so to speak.
Spooked?
You don't.
Well,
They're perfectly harmless.
oh, so wait, okay, so this is me now. I'm like, well, are they like Casper, where they do things that make it seem like they can hurt you? Or are they more like, actual things that can kill me and you're just lying to me to get me to do it? But if you promise to call off the feud, I'll do it.
Oh, I fully intend to do so. You'll find that dealing with me on the whole is appreciably more predictable than dealing with some of the egomaniacs that are my peers. So long as our business doesn't go sour, my word is gold.
That is very refreshing because until now, everything's gone sideways. I
Before
can
I
respect
forget,
that.
take this. The only way to reach the ocean house this time of night is through a tunnel in the sewers. You'll need that key to open the gate for that tunnel.
Great! Sewers! Well, that's what it takes.
If you'll excuse
then.
me, I've got situations to set straight.
Okay, well, I have a few questions. She's not happy about the questions. Tell me about your sister.
Jeanette
you're
is the
just
freak
dying
show
to
I
do
keep
so.
around to lure in curiosity seekers. She's very good with the clientele, but her business skills are approximate to those of a 4-year-old with a $1 bill and a 5 and dime.
Oh my gosh, she has such low opinions of her sister. I have more questions. I know you love answering questions. You know what? I think I know the answer to all these, and I just don't want to know you, so never mind. So I actually like Therese quite a bit. I know we've just met her, and there's not much else to learn from her. But I do appreciate the fact that she is very... I don't want to say genuine, but it does feel like she's the most genuine vampire I've met. She's not really trying to be something that she's not. She's obviously very business savvy. She's obviously very invested in what's going on. So I do appreciate that. Oh, and there was a mirror. I was talking about how the developers probably appreciate the fact that vampires don't reflect, so they don't have to actually render anything in it. Also, she's just muttering about tongue, which is spelled differently, but you know, whatever. And then she keeps repeating it because I'm standing next to her. So let's move. Okay, so, alright. This bed, if she sleeps in this bed, she entertains a lot more than I expect. I feel like she wouldn't entertain in that way. Okay. So we're heading over to the books. These are obviously Therese's books, not Jeanette's books, because they talk about Greek stuff and some Bible study. It's obviously pretty heavy reading. And then let's see here. She's also Jeanette's area over here, powder room area, and then her computer's here. So let's check it out. Let's pull up email. Hello, sweetheart. All right, password. Let's hack it. Wishes. I wishes that you would go away. Taking it underground. Let's see what we got. From Bertram. I'll be hiding out until your sister comes down. Let her know I pose no threat and have her contact me when all is well. So she knows Bertram. That is worrisome. Friday night from Mikey. Hey, what are you doing Friday night? I was thinking about stopping by the club. Maybe we can do some dancing? Oh my gosh. From Therese, you dirty little slut. How dare you meddle in the affairs of my city? And with a disgusting Nosferatu, no less. So she knows. She knows what Jeanette's doing, which is not good for Jeanette. Or for the situation in general. Alright, so we're going to look at contacts. Call me. Let's see here. So let's pull up Mikey. Alright, so we've got a phone number and an email. Nice. This is called Little Black Book, if you haven't noticed. So we're going to pull up Bertie. So Bertram is in here. So she has his email address. Arthur, which is, what was it, Kilpatrick? We have Jeff, who I don't know. We have Sarah, who I also don't know. And we have Jack, who is that Jack, I think. You know, the guy who I think is the boss of the entire game. Alright. So that's everything in this room. Let's take a look here. Can I go see Jeanette? No, I cannot. It's locked. Like, really, really locked. It's probably a good thing, though. I
If
don't
you'll
think
excuse
she's
me,
in a good
I've got
enough mood.
situations to set straight.
Sure. Okay. All right. Well, let's go back downstairs. And that is probably going to be about it for the video. So there's not much else to cover here. I do go downstairs, and I think I'm going to poke at Knox a second just to check on him again, but he doesn't have anything else to say. So again, I am very sorry this recording did not pick up my original reactions, but thankfully nothing... Yeah, no problem. Thankfully nothing groundbreaking happened. If major things had happened, I would probably go back and just re-record it as an actual playthrough for you guys. And still experience it to a certain extent and try to get some reactions for you again. But considering how little actually happened here, I felt maybe a voiceover would be a lot better. So, looks like in our next video we're going to be going to the tunnels. And that's about it, because there's nothing else in my log other than this quest that I've been given by Therese. Can't do anything else. Trying to call off the feud so we can blow these Sabal? Sabal? I don't remember what they're called. Anyway, thank you guys so much, and I appreciate you tolerating all this. Hope you have a great day. Take care, and I'll catch you later.